We are in Senate institutions in a conference committee with the House institutions and corrections. It's still May 7th.
Yeah.
So fun.
Put her at the front, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Plenty of time.
so in order for us to really understand what we're gonna propose, you've got to go back to not the way you were thinking with that 1.1 and then White River. Go back to the White River being 6.9 cash, 1.1 bonded. We're saying for the 3 Bs, or however you want to put it, one line item with language that John can read to you. We're going 2.5. That's it. Because we started basically at 0 on our side for our committee. And then we went up to 2 million that the committee was happy with in cash. So we're at 2.5. Respecting our committee work. And we have language that goes with that. So John.
Yeah, I can just read it out. It's probably the simplest rather than, because it's a single line item. So to ACCD for municipally owned infrastructure improvements that support the development of new or rehabilitated housing, 2.5 million. And I can read it again, municipally owned infrastructure improvements that support the development of new or rehabilitated housing.
New or rehabilitated housing.
Because that's what all the projects are.
And it's for the infrastructure improvements. I'm in like a tip role where I keep thinking about infrastructure stimulating housing. This is basically what that's like.
So there's not restrictions on advertising and that kind of stuff.
Pretty broad language.
I mean, that's it. It's just that.
This is the single line item that describes what the constraint is on these dollars.
Okay, because I saw other language previously, but that language is not.
No, just that we worked to.
For municipally owned infrastructure improvements that support the development of new or rehabilitated housing.
Okay,
So we're at 2.5.
okay.
And then the 600,000 in cash will go into major maintenance for BGS on the cash.
Oh, that's your proposal for the rest of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we've come a long
Obviously, we need
ways. We were at 0 in the committee when we were doing our markup. We got up to 2 million general fund in the budget bill. That's where the House position was. So we've come a long ways.
Okay.
We've agreed now to put in the capital bill. And we're at 2.5.
Okay. Okay, so we'll need to talk about that. Just going back a little bit, that 625,000. Are we ready to tell the appropriation folks that?
Yeah.
Which kind of gives us some more time to talk and think.
Yes, we're okay with 625 and those other 3 projects to go back to appropriations.
Okay, is there a motion that we need to make or anything?
Well,
Okay,
great.
okay, okay, so whatever it takes to get that news to the appropriations committees, are you guys okay with us saying that we are doing that?
Yes.
So that is happening now, perhaps. Okay, so that's a done deal.
Yep.
Good. All right. Do you have a question about? Do you have a question?
I think you just so that I understand the 2.5 would all be cash fund or as part of that?
All cash. All cash. No bonded for it because our committee was totally opposed to bonded.
Nice to hear that.
And we were totally opposed to having it in our capital bill to begin with. So we had conceded it will be in the capital bill. We had conceded to that. And we're saying 2.5 because we've come a long ways from 0.
And we should talk about the description.
So
Want me to read it again?
No, well, there's that, but then maybe it's not material what the description is in the
on the
bill,
line item.
on the line item. I don't know if
Line
that
item?
makes a
Oh, it's a
difference.
spreadsheet.
Right. Spreadsheet probably doesn't matter.
Spreadsheet won't reflect anything we're discussing now. Yeah.
So that's just changed on
Well, there'll be a line item on the spreadsheet.
There will,
for the
yeah.
Cash. And that's what.
Spreadsheet, what I'll do is I'll take the 3 Bs, Scott Moore, I'll take the 3 Bs line item and I'll add one underneath it.
just it'll say housing infrastructure, 2.5 million. And we'll know that the housing infrastructure was what we're talking about for this new line item done.
You take out the three individual lines, condense it to one,
Correct.
and it says,
For the purposes of, if we do another copy so you can see, I might leave them on there and just zero them, so you know that that's what I'm talking about.
oh,
But
Okay, I just want to be clear about that.
That is you, the line that I have.
okay, great, thanks, Sean.
All right, well, I don't have any questions, so, thank you for this, and, we'll get back to you. And do you want to keep talking now?
well, we need
We have
to
to.
come to an agreement here.
Right, we have to eventually, but,
So
Okay.
I'm ready to meet at any time. How
Okay.
much time do you need? 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
15 at least, yeah,
Let's just try 15 minutes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, let's do
We just gotta get
15.
you the cash tonight. We don't have an option.